Good evening, everyone. This is Arya with your latest tropical weather update. We have some important news regarding Tropical Storm Beryl, which has recently strengthened and is expected to become a hurricane as it approaches the Windward Islands. Let's dive into the details. So, as of 11 p.m. Eastern Time, the advisory from the National Hurricane Center has Tropical Storm Beryl has strengthened from a depression and is now classified as a tropical storm. Currently, Beryl is located near latitude 9.3 degrees north, longitude 43.6 degrees west, which is about 1,110 miles east-southeast of Barbados. Currently, the storm is moving westward around 18 miles an hour with maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour. With higher gusts, the minimum central air pressure is at 1,006 millibars. Beryl is expected to move west-northwestward over the next few days. Guided by a strong subtropical ridge to the north, the forecast track shows that the system moving across the Windward Islands late Sunday night into Monday, and then into the eastern and central Caribbean Sea through the middle of next week. So as of right now, there are no watches or warnings in effect. However, interest in the Lesser Antilles, especially the Windward and southern Leeward Islands, should monitor the progress of the system. Hurricane and tropical storm watches will likely be issued early Saturday. Given the forecast path, it is crucial to stay updated as the system approaches and conditions can change quite rapidly. Now, I want to discuss some of the potential hazards with this system. So, Tropical Storm Beryl is expected to strengthen and become a hurricane when it reaches the Windward Islands late Sunday night or Monday, bringing a risk for heavy rainfall, hurricane force winds, and dangerous storm surge and waves. Hurricane and tropical storm watches will likely be required for portions of the Windward and southern Leeward Islands early Saturday. Impacts in the central and western Caribbean should monitor the progress of the system. Users are reminded that there is large uncertainty at days 4 and 5, and center focus on the specific details of the track or intensity forecast. Alright, given those, I do want to talk a little bit about the rainfall potentials here. Remain the same. Really, there are areas east or west of the Leeward Islands that there's still an area of uncertainty in terms of rainfall. But generally looking there, we're talking about 4 to 6 inches of rain right along this exact track. Areas north and south could see more 2 to 4 inches of rain, and farther off to the north and away from the storm may only see 1 to 2 inches of rain from this system. Wind speed probabilities, as you can see, we do see 80 to 90% probability of tropical storm force winds in the lower Leeward Islands. And taking a look at the earliest arrival time of winds, so really seeing those earliest arrival time of winds, really looking into the later and overnight hours of Sunday into the early hours of Monday, where we could see tropical storm force winds moving into the Leeward Islands. I do want to talk a little bit and look a little bit at the models. This is the latest satellite imagery of Tropical Storm Beryl. Looking at the forecast models, let's see what we got going on here. I'm going to take a look at this here. So as you can see, again, it's a relatively small, but it's going to be a relatively small and intense system as it continues to move west into the Caribbean. The GFS shows it completely falling apart over the mountains of Cuba, which would be very, very good in terms of any impacts to the United States from this system. Taking a look at H-Wharf is showing. Again, this system, definitely intensifying as it makes its way through the Leeward Islands. There at 973 millibars, look like making direct landfall there, and continue to intensify even north of Jamaica and south there of Cuba, producing very strong winds, hurricane force winds up to upwards of over 100 miles per hour. Again, they are showing a peak. The National Hurricane Center is still showing a peak of this storm at 105 miles per hour by July 2nd. By 12 a.m. July 2nd, winds peaking that of 105 miles an hour. So because that by days 4 or 5, the track of the intensity of this storm is going to be so unknown. You can't really rule out that how strong this is going to be. The impacts are going to be felt far beyond just the center. We don't really want to stay lodged onto this one system, but I really want to end this off here. That's all for now. We will continue to provide updates as Tropical Storm Beryl progresses. Stay tuned to your local weather office and hurricanes.gov for more information. This is Ariel Weixel signing off. Stay safe, everyone, and peace out.